assists on my pics, ride minded through the wine, on bide, on my mind, at the cotton ghost climb, at the smoking on the kids, on the side, over till 6 drills on the wheel, get the buzz with it down, we kicks I keep chill, like them niggas on my bill, by the pop, what I rock for my niggas on the count, makers on the run, shaded in the licking niggas count, they the making of the shower inside, all the ball, yeah, some does on the curves, on my side, on my soul, my give I better cruise down.
Yoski. Get off my live, woman. Oh, shit. Grand Rising and shit. Oh, man. What's up? How y'all living? How you doing? I'm not gonna do it unless you get off. I'm trying to wake up. And all that fun shit. Yeah, let me get this bitch over with. Stop playing. Y'all know the routine. What's up with it, my G? Grand Rising, dog. Oh, man. Trying to get back in the swing of this shit. Well, y'all know the routine. Same shit, different day, right? It's my Friday, though, God damn it. So I'm happy. So I'm ready to get this day over with. Well, this work day over with. And start my weekend. You feel me? Same shit as always. Anime, gaming, cannabis. What the fuck news? And a lot of shit that's moving faster than TikTok right now. Bro, bro, you don't even understand. I'm gonna get my ass whooped. Dog. It been some bullshit, but yeah, you're right. Shit, man. I've been trying. I don't know. I ain't gonna lie. That sitting down not doing shit, bro, that shit be killing me. Bro, I don't know. I just don't feel like I have time to do shit. Like, I don't know. It's crazy. Like, I don't know. Working 2 jobs seems like I had more time than when I'm just working this one. So I don't know, man. Them hours is crazy. 2 to 10 suck. I ain't gonna lie. There ain't nothing good about it. I really want that 6 to 2. I had that 62, I could make some shit. But that's another story. All right. Now we got a couple things to talk about today. I'm gonna get into. Fandom is going crazy right now in anime, which I'm glad to see. A lot of cosplay, a lot of different ones, bro. And that's all I ever worked was graveyard shit. That's crazy shit. Trying to be like my mama and shit, not knowing that's the worst shit a nigga can do to himself is work a graveyard shit. And we're gonna get into some possible changes in cannabis. Something that I think needs to be talked about and kind of brought up because this is kind of the underlying reason why a lot of people don't get the medical card. So yeah, we want to talk about that shit. And we got a whole bunch of shit just colliding together and doing some shit this morning. It's gonna be a little entertaining, slightly educational. I don't know. I don't know. Y'all might know this shit already, but fuck. And a tad concerning. Depends on how you look at the situation. Um, Sadly, I feel like anime is low key where we're starting to learn empathy in America. I don't know if it's by example or by seeing it animated or put in that way, but I feel like it's being implemented more now than ever. So yeah. We have two English dubs dropping today. Roll Over and Die and Anyway I'm Falling in Love with You season 2. Definitely two different stories, two way different demographics. Um, but everybody wants this shit dubbed, so they got it. Released it worldwide, and hopefully now you ain't gotta watch on them weird ass anime sites. I ain't gonna say weird because that should be saving my ass. Like 9 anime, and I was fucked up when they took this shit away. But yeah, I'm gonna watch how I say that because that was a great site for me. I mean, sorry, everybody can't do Crunchyroll every month, so fuck it. You gotta go with the route you gotta go. Anime companies finally learned that hype has an expiration date. So basically, if Japan gets it in April and the US gets the dub in November, the hype dies and the piracy skyrockets pretty much. Hence me mentioning that weird ass site that we talked about, right? I don't even think having the sites fuck it up, honestly. I think by them, okay, perfect example. Dragon Ball Z. You still don't have some dubs for the movies. And that shit was done in 93, some done, I think, late 80s. Then you got some like, 96, 97. So I think if if it didn't have as strong of a nostalgia to it, hence Dragon Ball coming, before, I don't think Dragon Ball Z would have stood up because of that whole delay in between it being put out in Japan and being dubbed for us to watch it over here. Even though you can watch sub, but a lot of people ain't gonna sit there and read subtitles. So I mean, that delay does really kill it. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like, especially when you're in that first to second season, that delay could kill it. You feel me? And I same thing with Cannon Busters and Kipo. Like I feel like if they would have put out a season 2 with it, not even dubbed or sub or whatever, but if they just would have put something out right after, it probably would have did a little bit better and probably would have slowly built momentum. But that's just Um, as we know, JJK season 3 still kicking everybody's ass as far as numbers go in the winter lineup. It's the same shit. You know, you always can find a JJK meme somewhere. You know what I mean? So yeah. Um, I feel like now we're doing the marketing for a lot of these animes, as far as memes go and shit, and just like clips and edits and shit. Because I don't know. I feel like now your marketing comes from the people. It doesn't really come from the companies anymore. Um, doesn't really seem like something that they have to do anymore, especially not with social media, because you know there's many viral memes that go around daily. You feel me? Or trending anime topics. You don't really have to do all that shit. So, um, JJK is one of the few titles that make Twitter and TikTok agree on something, and that's kind of weird. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Like, I think that shows the power of anime. If you can get, how do I put it? That's like having your game run consistent on PC, Switch, and Xbox and PS5. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and that's some hard shit to do. Um, Now, the one that I just started watching, I haven't seen. Like I said, I haven't seen Trigun prior to Stargaze. So, with that being said, um, somehow they forgot that they didn't finish the fucking intro to Stargaze, and you know how the fans are. They shot that shit down like a sniper. So now you got plenty of memes and jokes and Reddit subreddits and shit about maybe this is why they say you shouldn't use AI in anime. You feel what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know. I feel like it's like this. They might anime fans may not can do a lot of shit, but detecting the missing key frame in the intro at 4 a.m., yeah, they probably could do. That's what they gonna do. You feel what I'm saying? But I don't know. It's the product you put out. I feel like someone should have caught that. Don't feel like as well. From what I've heard of Trigun, I don't think that's gonna really help his reputation. But what do I know? Just a black man talking about anime. Um, Now, attention to detail is one thing that I think that comes with anime, or watching it or indulging in it, because you, I think you're scanning for shit that is unfamiliar to you at first. You know what I'm saying? Like, what does this give? What is this offering me that I haven't seen before? And then once you, I think that first go around, once you watch it, the second go around, you can really enjoy it. You feel what I'm saying? Because you know you're gonna be interested. Now you're looking for the other details and Easter eggs and shit that they hide inside. You know what I mean? And that's kind of what makes the industry start to boom like it's starting to do. Like you don't just watch anime, you participate. You go to Comic Cons, you buy the merch, you go to the Discord groups, you go to Reddit, you know what I'm saying? You join these blurred groups and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you really participate in this shit because it's kind of similar like a way of life on some shit. Now, when you compare that to Western entertainment, where viewers consume but rarely contribute to shit, like motherfuckers will watch your shorts all day but might not like your shit. You feel me? anime treats you like you part of the ecosystem, and you feel that even at Comic Cons and anime versus shit like that. But Hollywood really just treats you as the demographic for the moment. You feel me? They are like, oh, I don't even. It's not around. Is it? No. Damn it. It's somewhere in here. Oh, yes. We want to show this to the day I die. Yes, they are chill, and the people there are chill, and yeah, like it's like I said, that was the one place I didn't feel out of place. It was dope to be around people that, yeah, they in cosplay. Yeah, we none of us look the same, but at the same time, like it was no beef, no plex, no issue. You feel what I'm saying? Like it was cool. It was just a chill atmosphere, and even the panel was cool. Like I don't know, like when you can sit at a table with a dude that's doing LARP type shit next to you, like this nigga. No, I ain't gonna say that. Well, just he was in cosplay, right? Boom. All right. Then you got the dude that kind of looked like he might blow this motherfucker up. Boom. And then you have me. Wow. Okay. And we all just sitting there kicking it. But it ain't like awkward. It ain't fucked up. It ain't none of that. It's just, oh shit, what you watch? Oh, okay, shit, what you watch? Okay, shit, that's cool. All right. Well, I didn't know that either. You know what I'm saying? And putting me on game about shit I should watch and check out and where to go next and shit like that. So it was a dope situation, man. Definitely one I could have made better, but it was dope nonetheless. Um, Now you got a couple new releases in this game and shit. Uh, Seven Nights Rebirth on Epic Games, PvP modes, wishlist rewards, and some little seasonal type shit. You know what I'm saying? You know how they do it. They give you little skins and accoutrement and shit. You know what I mean? Uh, to get you into the game. But I guess this is the new gaming formula that people are using. They're basically rewarding the desire to play and not just the act of playing the game. To me, it's a psychological thing. But I don't know. Humans love anticipation. We love countdowns and we love unlockable futures, like that Call of Duty shit. Like they used to have me in chokehold, but we're not gonna go there. Treat gaming like gambling without the financial trauma, and you have a little retention. And it's like those little macro trend times, like I guess they add up over time. Like I guess you look at it by quarters, and how they release season packs, like well, I guess Call of Duty. You know what I'm saying? Like one may not do well, but then 3 months later they got one that just skyrockets and everybody want all the shit. Like last time I played, I think it was everybody wanted the Snoop Dogg shit. Now maybe before that they didn't have that rise, but like they brought in somebody, you know what I'm saying, to bring in a different demographic. Whoop the bam, everybody want to skin the gun and the effects and shit. So yeah, it makes sense. You know what I mean? But you gotta understand, game is still a business too. So I mean, I feel like of course they're gonna do shit like this. You know what I mean? But I don't know. That's just me. Um, I feel like a lot of these studios are like trying to upgrade their games or at least try to learn from 2024 and like I guess stop dropping everything on the same week as everybody else and kind of space that shit out. It's sort of like you have 5 games dropping the same week and really that's because bad timing kills titles more than the gameplay or the interface. You know what I'm saying? Attention is finite. Hype is slightly delicate, and gamers don't want 10 masterpieces all at once in the same week. They want like one they can play through at a time type shit. You know? And also the anime crossovers have been helping. So, you know what I'm saying? Basically, companies realize this. Anime fandom equals guaranteed engagement. Then you can do the aesthetic marketability, which is the skins and all that shit. And then that makes clips that they ultimately don't have to use that budget for marketing because y'all gonna do it for them or we're gonna do it for them. So, um, last but not least, anime sells emotion, games sell control, and you combine emotion and control, and you get the addiction the legal way to play a game. There you go. Now we're gonna talk about cannabis and this new law I was talking about. All right. The ATF is revising how cannabis users get treated under gun laws. Two topics we all, as Americans, I feel argue about daily. If you ever have to have this topic, like I do, at least on social media. This isn't just news; it's precedent. If cannabis can get treated more like alcohol and less like a Schedule One felony, the legal dominoes get a little shaky. Now, why it matters for your veterans, your patients, your workers, and just Second Amendment cases as a whole, especially your state versus federal contradictions. So all that ties up into this conversation. And the weird part is the hemp sector might get hit harder than THC. Why I don't know, but uh, that's just what it seems like. Like THC will be fine, but anything hemp derived will be basically cut off. Delta 8, HHC, and all other cannabinoid cousins might face a 2026 ban if advocacy fails. So I think we have what 2 years left of your legal cannabis, and then your ass gotta go to the dispo. Um, and it's kind of weird because it's you're banning the weaker substance first, which makes no sense at all. So it has to be another play involved with this. But we have to wait and see, I guess. Now, here's where the tension on the subject gets a little philosophical, but yet it's based on your perspective. Is cannabis a drug? Is it a medicine? Is it a commodity? Is it a plant? Or is it just a vice? You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? Like, I think it depends on intention and how it's used. And also the perspective of where you looking at it from. Are you looking at it from a business perspective, a consumer, recreational use, like what we're talking about here? You feel what I'm saying? Now, depending on which well, that depends on which agency you ask. You feel what I'm saying? Like, which boils down to perspective. Like, if you ask ATF, they're not going to see that shit as medicine. You feel what I'm saying? Or anything above a drug. So, um, commerce treats it like a product. Uh, medical treats it like a treatment. Law treats it like a threat, and culture treats it like relaxation. Four truths for one plant. You feel what I'm saying? But economically, though, the U.S. won't resist a taxable market forever. And at some point, I feel like our deficits going to play a part in them having to legalize weed in order to get that tax money back. But that's just me. You know what I'm saying? Low key prediction for 2026. this would be the year cannabis picks up new political voters, especially like them two we had last year. God, wish I remember that name. But yeah, those were like the first two I seen that openly smoked cannabis and kind of advocated for it on a political level and wasn't ashamed or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Um, Now I see young voters caring more or caring less about ideology and more about autonomy. So autonomy is the new American currency. So just keep that in mind for this year. Um, Now I'm finna get into this what the fuck news of the day. Get this on out the way, and y'all got it. I had y'all longer than I wanted to today. My bad, but I know how it goes. A man survives a car falling on him, and I ain't talking about no strong man type nigga, none of that shit. This I guess one of life's curves ball, cartoon shit. But nonetheless, dude survived. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what I said too. Hold on, let me see if I can find the article real quick. So they won't be like, you lying? No, no. But he definitely had some issues with a car. His own shit at that, I believe. But Shepherd Express. There we go. All right. Shepherd Express, Milwaukee's alternative news source, established 1982. What my shit at? Whoa, okay, that's I like this shit. I would definitely read this shit. That's crazy. Oh, okay. Wait, fuck that. Brazilian bodybuilder Orlindo de Souza, passed 55, passed away on January 13th. The Daily Mail reported. Uh, he became known as the Brazilian Pot Pie after injecting mineral oil and alcohol into his biceps, resulting in huge bulging muscles that measure 29 inches around. What the fuck? Bro, okay. Yeah, that, no. All right. Okay, there we go. Finally. Jesus Christ. This is probably where I'm gonna go for the what the fuck news. Because they got that shit. All right, nonetheless though, Skip Cunningham, 70, was asleep on his couch January 13th when a car crashed into his home and landed on him. I woke up and blood running down my head and a car laying on top of me, Cunningham said. The guy's running around saying, sorry, 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 he says. Well, call 911. Oh, man, that's cold blooded. All right. Ambulance took Cunningham to the hospital where he got 13 staples in his head. God damn. Uh, but on the way, trying to play out his amazing luck, he asked the ambulance driver to stop so he could buy a lottery ticket. Damn. Cunningham has lived in the house for 50 years and said cars have run into his home 5 times. Bruh, just fucking move, G. G, just move, dog. Cool. 5 times and you ain't got the fuck on down yet, man. Come on now, dog. That's crazy work. That's shit. Lord have mercy. Poor Mr. Cunningham. Mr. Happy Days and shit. Damn, brother. Okay, I'm gonna hit y'all with this last one. On January 7th in Phoenix, a pastor in Wamos in a Waymo self-driving car had an unexplained accident. The car drove into the tracks of the light rail system and continued toward an oncoming train on the adjacent track, stopping just before the train got close to it. The passenger shown on video from a bystander ran away from the car. What the yeah, fuck all that self-driving shit, bro. Y'all can do that shit if y'all want to. No. I don't watch the upload. That article don't help. It just no, I'm cool, bro. I'm cool. Y'all can have that self-driving shit. Whatever the fuck you want to call it. Like, I'm cool with that. Y'all can have the autonomy in the cars. I'm good on that. I'd rather just stick to the driving myself. Because obviously, y'all ain't fucking programming shit right. Just, oh God, no. Like, it makes no sense to me. How do you have a whole tracking system, bro? And fuck me, man. That, Lord, this is the morning hit. Anime feeding fandom, games feeding attention, cannabis feeding politics, and Earth feeding us a lot of what the fuck. This is your morning hit for January 22nd, 2026. Stay learning, stay laughing, stay hydrated, stay medicated. Get you next time. Peace and everything.